Phil?
1 second. Joe's going to come in. Joe's going to come in, sir.
Oh, okay. Patiently waiting.
Always waiting for Joe.
Always waiting for Joe.
Yeah.
To our members of the media, we would ask you to gather. We've got our funny car winner, Robert Hight, with some amazing stories. You got a couple of seconds, and we're going to get all set up. The John Force Racing drivers don't mess around when it comes to the media center. Brittany's here also. We're going to knock these out. We're going to let this factory showdown final go down because it'll be a little quieter after that.
You've done this thing.
We are joined in the media center by our funny car winner here at the 2022 NHRA Virginia Nationals at Virginia Motorsports Park, Robert Hight. Robert Hight picking up his third win of the season, but first at Virginia Motorsports Park, 56th of his career, and is the first in the category to 3 wins in 2022. Qualifying was a bit of a struggle, but Sunday they were able to turn it around in the heat. Robert got to the final round, going through Tim Wilkerson, Ron Capps, the reigning champ, Bob Tasca, setting up a titanic battle against Matt Hagan of Tony Stewart Racing. And Robert comes out on top with a 3.906.324. Robert, talk a little bit about taking part in that final round. Just an epic final. 2 great champion race car drivers and crew chiefs.
Yeah, I think we've had like 3 battles already this year with Hagan. It's just going to happen every week. I think we really honestly have the 2 best cars, and it's when you race those guys, you better be up for it, you know. And they were better than us in qualifying, you know. What a difference, you know, a day makes. You know, I've always said it a million times. Your first run of the weekend is the most important. And we had a mechanical failure the first run, and it just set us behind the whole weekend. And it's more important now that you only have 3 qualifying runs, is back when we had 4. So that first run is very important, and kind of just set us back, put us back all weekend. But, you know, when you have this auto club group like I do, the team, the core team has stayed together for a lot of years, and then you have Jimmy Brock, Chris Cunningham, you know, you just believe in them. You just believe that the next run is going to be low ET, and they've got it fixed, and we're on our way. And that's exactly what happened today. You know, this was a tricky track for a lot of people because in qualifying it was very cool, you know, under 100 degrees every run, and today was not the case. You know, we had a hot racetrack, and my team navigated and dealt with it better than everybody else. So very proud of them. But, you know, when you race Hagan, you got to be on your game, and we're going to have a lot of these battles throughout the year. I think it's only a few points now that, you know, separating us, and hopefully, you know, go to Epping and get this points lead back.
All right, we're going to open it up to questions from members of the media. We ask you for name and affiliation. Phil Burgess, just talk loud. Phil, you got a big voice.
Are you one of the kind of drivers that doesn't care who's in the other lane, or do you know it's Matt Hagan, fellow world champ, Jimmy versus Dickie? Does that get you up at all?
No, I mean, you always get up for a final round. If you don't, this isn't the game you better be playing in. You have to be up. Honestly, you have to be up for every round. This competition in this class is unlike it's ever been. Racing Tim Wilkerson first round. Okay, that guy is lethal. Okay, he's a great driver. He's got a great car, and you know, you see in cars out there smoking the tires, and it makes you nervous, right? But you back it off too much, he's got you. He's going to beat you. So no, I really do not pay any attention to who I'm racing, or say, oh, I've got to do better because I'm racing this person. No, you just go up there and do the best you can every time, and you really try to block it out. Because now, you know, there's guys you race like, you know, different guys like Tasca, you know, in the semifinals, puts the top light out. You've got to be ready for that, you know, so that it doesn't catch you off guard. And that's really all I can do, because there is nothing on the other side of that line that I can control. I can only control my car and my team, and that's the way Jimmy races. You know, Jimmy doesn't push extra hard because he's racing Dickie. So we keep this mentality, you know, we're going to have a lot of wins.
Robert, obviously you started the season well, and then Matt kind of has answered back the last couple races. Was it big for you guys to kind of like answer back this time? It seems like you guys are just kind of trading heavyweight punches back and forth this year so far.
It definitely is, and there's going to be a lot more of these. That's a great team over there, and they're not going away anytime soon. You saw how they ran here in qualifying. They were the car to beat. So just got to keep winning these little battles, and at the end, that's when you win the war.
Robert, when you get back to the pit and John's out, what kind of a conversation do you have? Does he explain to you that your bonus is on the line? How does that go? Is it easy? Is it hard? Tell us.
No, John never puts any pressure on any of the drivers. He's always upbeat and positive. No, there's never anything like that. You put that pressure on yourself. Because you've got 8 guys working on your car and 2 crew chiefs, and we all share in the bonus over here. All these teams, and they all got a double bonus this weekend. So, as a driver, you do not want to let them down. So you got to dig a little deeper and work hard and get the job done for them.
Robert, first round Top Fuel was epic. Cars not getting down the racetrack, going up in smoke, pedal wars, just trying to get it down there. You heard it all from the cockpit of your funny car or close. What does that do to you as a driver, knowing that things are not going according to plan, and you're going to have to maybe pedal the car, and you might lose traction? That didn't end up happening too much in the funny car category, but just kind of take me through how you observed that.
Well, it was honestly worse for me because I was 7th pair. I had a lot of cars to listen to and pay attention. But truthfully, if you focus on, I've got to pedal this thing, okay, and I've got to get it down the track. You know what's going to happen next? You're going to be late on the tree. So you've got to take one step at a time. You've got to leave the starting line and react, okay? And you react to the car just like you do the tree. And whatever it throws at you, you've got to react and get it gathered up and do your best. So in the back of your head, you always know that there's problems out there, and you kind of have a game plan. But first things first, you got to be consistent, and you got to leave the starting line on time. You can focus on having to pedal it and be late and lose on a hole shot.
Well, exactly. The way we all reacted to what was going on the racetrack, it was out of control. Being back here in Virginia, what was the reaction of the fans? First time since 2019 that we've been to this facility. Kind of brings back a lot of positive memories. This was your first win here. Tommy and Judy doing such a great job of improving things, the sound system, the light system. Tough deal in qualifying last night. You guys made the election to go down the racetrack into the sun. Just talk a little bit about the facility and the family that runs this place, having just won.
Oh, we love it. We missed coming here in 21. Last year when we were back, this is one of the great facilities. This is the flattest. Lanny McGleethy, our track guy, says this is the flattest racetrack on surface, on tour. And it's an amazing place. The fans have been great. They've missed us. We've missed them. And it's good to get a win here finally. I've never done that well. I remember in 2007 I came here when John was in the hospital. And I was the only car from John Force Racing. So I met a lot of fans, I got that weekend, and it was pretty cool. And, they still come up and talk about it, and just a lot of good people here.
Robert, thank you very much. Congratulations. We're heading to Epping next, and a track that...
I haven't won there either. I got beat in the final last year.
There you go.
So we got to get that one.
Thank you, Robert.